Oh yes, me and V may have cleared the streets in a rage-like fashion, but I've decided that I'm still filled with rage. A rage that cannot be quenched. And yeah, I just figured I'd play through the entire game by myself. I don't know if I'm even going to post this, but I feel like doing it, and I'm going to be the one character that we didn't play as. Blaze Fielding, I think they just said her last name was. Yeah. That's just the way it is. So let's do this. I have a feeling I'm going to totally kick ass at this game now, because on the last episode of the last video, I decided I wanted to show the bad ending. And in order to do that, I had to do some ridiculous things, like beat the game by myself, but still face the amount of enemies that happen with two players, because I had to haul Axel's ass along with me, because you can't get the bad ending unless it's on co-op. Envy wasn't here anymore. So I did all that just to show Adam sitting in the chair as the crime boss. But through that, I also had a save of Blaze at the final boss so that I could see her co-op ending, I guess. That was the original time that me and V beat it like 3 years ago or something ridiculous. And just playing around the boss, I realized, well, I don't regret picking Adam, because again, poor Adam totally gets the shaft after this game. Which sucks, because I think he was an awesome character. I like him better than Axel. Axel's boring. And they kept on giving a BS excuse. It was like, oh yeah, Adam's too busy. It was like, what, he's got to do paperwork now? Was that it? And I think in the third one he actually gets kidnapped, so it's just like, come on. You want to put Skaden? Fine. Why don't you ditch Axel? Axel's lame. Ditch him. In any case, the things that I found out when I was hauling Axel across the last stage is, one, good strategies to beat all of the bosses, I think, anyway. Let's see if I can implement them properly. And also I found out that when you're thrown, I don't know if there's a simpler way to do this, but if I hit jump, attack, and up, you can land on your feet and you take no damage from throws. So, the worst boss, again, the hardest boss in this game, definitely after doing that, is the Blaze clones. And one of the reasons is they're hard is that when you get close to them, they throw you. But if you know that you can land on your feet, that's neutralized. And you basically just need to be relentless with them. That's the best way to beat them. Don't give them an inch, because they're just going to flip away from you if you do. I'm also a little bit disappointed. We, like, throughout that entire LP, we never got to hit anyone with the team attack, but, these got a pretty frantic style. It's hard to set things up like that. But he got the job done, I gotta say. I'm pretty sure he killed more guys than I did. Yeah. I'm all about attack variety, though. If a beat-em-up doesn't have good attack variety, I can't play it. It can't just be, you know, I'm doing my punch combo, I'm doing my punch combo, I'm doing my cut shot. Like, I will get bored in a few seconds with that. Yeah. Alright, now, am I fighting one or two? I think I only fight one on one player, right? Yes. That's why it was so hard, doing that on the last stage just to get that scene, because I had to fight two bosses when it was just me. Alright. Ridiculously easy. Didn't lose any lives. Hardly got hit. So, I think I can do this. My plan is to do this all in one shot. And, I guess well, it's never gonna happen. I should probably have a different plan. But if I run out of content, I'll just post this or something. The reason that's never gonna happen, though, unless I get, like, really bored for a very long period of time, which, again, don't think it's going to happen. Because, you know, video games is a large part of my hobby anyway. Might as well just record myself talking to it, and there we go. You know, there's certain things that don't take a lot of editing in games like these or this one, but I make my videos in bulk. For example, right now I'm doing EVO, I'm on episode 5, but all 19 episodes have been recorded for over a month. Vampire, I'm on episode, like, 23 I just uploaded, I think. But I have at least 40, maybe 50, I don't remember. But I've almost beaten that game. Posting 2 videos a day, I'd have content throughout the month. It's mainly the Flash games that take the most time for me to do, because a lot of time I have to record separate audio from those, because Cam Studio's stupid, and won't allow me to record audio from it and the music from the Flash game. I found a way around it, but it still takes more editing than like a video like this. Except for Rebuild. Rebuild was awesome because the person who made it made a full screen option, and because of that, Fraps was able to play it. So Rebuild was actually very easy. The only thing is that I had... There we go, landed on my feet. So these guys only attack by throwing. They can't hurt me anymore because I know how to land. Yeah, these games are very easy to edit. Fun to play. Yeah. Badass. It's going pretty well. Blaze is awesome. Again, the only character I never play is Axel, and I don't know, when I said he was stereotypical in the first one, is like, you know, part of it is his character design. Like, I'm less likely to play like the white, blonde, blue-haired hero just because he's been done so much, but I also have a thing against the standard character of games. For example, Super Mario Bros. 2, pretty much never pick Mario. Boring as hell. He's the standard character. It's lame. I like the characters with the weird abilities. I like speed, definitely. I don't like the whole balanced thing. Like, when I make an RPG, there are certain people that, like, they'll make all their stats if they can distribute them balanced and stuff. I'm usually going, like, for speed and attack or something like that. Like, I don't like balanced. Balanced is boring. You need to have something special to get my attention. Eh. Those who use standard... Those who are standard need not apply, as far as characters that I want to play. That is for sure. I haven't really... Besides jump kicking, I haven't really found that a great way to deal with these guys. Well, that worked. Infinite punch combo. But they're definitely the hardest enemy to deal with in the game. Because it's very hard to get close to them. Ugh. And they kind of have annoying attack movements. Also, when you're punching, like, sometimes when you're in close like that, or if you grab them for too long, they'll start juggling again and you'll get hit. Alright, Freddy Krueger. This guy, you gotta get close to him. And the thing is with him is mainly you can't jump kick. If you jump kick, he teleports. I might as well show it. Oh, I got it. That's the first time I've ever hit him with a jump kick, but... You see that? See how he was, like, blurring right there? That's because I tried to jump kick. You can just come at him from the side. Don't let him get an inch. Because he will take that inch and claw your face off. You want to know something funny? I forgot that I had the police upgrades. I haven't used a single police upgrade this entire game yet. But okay, I remember I have them again. Did I use... I think I lost a life. I wasn't... No. I was enraged. I didn't even notice. No one can stop the rage of Blaze. Yeah, the tastefully dressed ex-cop. I kind of like Blaze's outfit the best in those. The one in 2 is weird. Also, this is, you know, completely contrary to almost everyone else's opinion, but this is probably my favorite Streets of Rage, and I can't deny that nostalgia is a large factor in it because it's the first Genesis game I ever played. That's huge. I remember playing it at my friend's house the first time, and we only had one controller, so we had to switch off, but We were like 8 and stuff. This game was amazingly hard back then. Amazingly hard. It took us several days to beat it. You know, I'd come over, we'd try to beat it. The brick wall for us was the 2 Blaze clones. They kicked our asses. We had no way to beat them. It took 4 freaking ever. And I think we finally beat them by being Blaze. Like, somehow her speed made up for their jumping around ability, I guess. I guess I'll see if that's true when I get to them. I have a feeling it was a coincidence, though. Youth. So due to the fact there's not a lot to talk about in this game, I guess it's just going to be like my running commentary blog thing. Another reason why I'm not sure I'm going to post this. Again, we'll see. So yes, Rebuild, the zombie game. It's kind of like Sim City with that. Well, that's not good. It's Sim City with zombies. It's kind of misleading because you're not really building the city. The city's already there. You're just making it functional again. But yeah, did a Let's Play of that. I was the first one to make a Let's Play of that, as far as I can tell, on the internet. Just definitely on YouTube, which is, of course, probably the most popular venue for it. So, I mean, number one, the thing is Rebuild, very hard game to find, like, search-wise, because Rebuild is, you know, it's a word that's used in other contexts besides video games. So it's taken a very long time for my video to even show up if you just type in Rebuild. Rebuild game, even that, it took a very long time. Rebuild zombie games, people needed to be that specific at the beginning for it to even show up. But in any case, I'm really rambling. It got featured on a moderately popular gaming site that it's basically a game FAQ site where it shows walkthroughs. Is the Ultimate Warrior? Yes. So it got featured there first, and I got quite a few views from that. But then it got featured on Rock Paper Shotgun, which quite popular game site, and it became, as far as my views per. I know I'm being cheap. Oh, I forgot. Where is it? There we go. Forgot I had it again. I got so many views so fast for that, it was ridiculous, and my subscriber pretty much doubled. I had like 34, I think. Now I have 62. So yeah, that was awesome. I need to find more games like that, I guess, but it's really that and Zombie Trailer Park are the only reason I have subscribers. So that's probably what I'm going to be known for, is these indie zombie games. I guess that's my niche, which is not a bad thing. So I'm going to keep on looking for Flash games. Like, people have suggested Flash games for me to play, and I'll say that right now, I do take suggestions, but of, like, the 20 suggestions that I've gotten, I've actually done videos of 2 of those. That should give you an idea of about how likely I am to do it, because the game needs to. There's a lot of factors that need to come into play. The most important one is that I need to have fun with it. Because, yeah, editing takes a long time, but besides editing a game like a walkthrough, I need to play the game enough so that I'm good at it and have something useful to say. That can take hours. And if I'm not having fun with the game, there's no way in hell I'm going to do that. So that's the most important thing. It needs to be fun for me. Number 2, if tons and tons of people have already done an FAQ for it, I'm less likely to do it. Jeez, I just got murdered. Unless the fun factor is high enough that doesn't matter. Again, fun factor kind of overrules anything. If a game's really fun for me, I'm gonna LP it, no matter how many people have done it. I mean, this game, for example. Not that anyone really searches for this game too much, because everyone's obsessed with Streets of Rage 2. It was like the best beat-em-up ever, and I'm partial to this one. The mechanics just feel. I don't know. I don't know what the word is. This game feels right. The way the hits connect, the smoothness of the combos. balance. It's just... There's just something about it. Again, I don't know how much of that is nostalgia. Can't trust my own judgment completely. Get the baseball bat, come on. Come down here so I can knock you into the pit with a baseball bat. Or you could just walk into the pit. Okay. I really thought he just walked into the pit. That would have been awesome. But yes, need to have fun with the game. Most important thing. Extra points if it hasn't been done too much. And that was awesome. And even more points if it's hard, so people actually will have questions about it. But I need to be good enough to circumvent the hardness. That's why Zombie Trailer Park was so well. Like, people were having difficulty with it, but the final stage only took me like 3 times to beat when I first played it. So it was hard, but not so hard that I couldn't give useful information about it. And so yeah, I'm always looking for new games that fit those 3 requirements. Yeah. And there's only so many Flash games I can do again because it takes a lot of time. This is easy right here. This is record, put in the microphone. I'm probably hardly gonna even edit anything out. Oh jeez. Alright, let's pull the plug here. Yeah. Yoga fire! But yeah, Rebuild was gonna be a one-off. And instead I'm doing a whole series of it, I guess. It looks like it's gonna be 5 parts at this point. I finished recording the 4th part as of this this LP right here. Yeah, it should be 5 parts. The last part's probably going to be pretty long, I don't know. I mean, they've all been kind of long, most of them. I think they've all been over half an hour. Closer to 40 minutes. The last one's I'm probably just going to play until I beat it, so it could be well over an hour. Okay, now this guy, you cannot throw him. He weighs too much, he will crush you. Very interesting mechanic there. But if you get in close... Oh, those guys are running interference, though. He can't do anything. He has no defense against melee attacks. Damn. Let me see here. Oh, did not mean to do that. Do not grab this guy from behind. And if you do, immediately move to the front. Alright, I'm pulling it. I was hoping to save it, but if I do, I'll lose a life, and that would suck. Now, if I do not beat this, if I die beforehand, that's it. I'm not going to start again or anything. But I think I got this. We'll see. We'll see if the Blaze clones can stand up to the true article. If they can, crap. What? Too bad, I'm done. That'll just be the way it is. Yo. She does have a pretty cool combo. And the thing is, again, I don't play Axel, but he kind of is the best character. I mean, there's no doubt about that. His disadvantage is a weak jump kick. Adam's disadvantage is speed. That's kind of more important than a jump kick. Blaze's disadvantage is strength. That's much more important than a jump kick. Oh, God. So he's fast and strong. He's the best character. Still, don't like him. Because he's a generic bastard. Yeah. Huh. I generally, I like playing female characters because I generally tend to be fast. Not always, but that is a... If there's 3 characters, the female is usually going to be faster. Or if it's some type of RPG, it's usually going to be some magic character. Which is the stereotype. Also in RPGs, if I have the choice between playing male and female, I always pick male first, and then I always pick female next. Mainly for content reasons. Like Dragon Age, that's a game I'm never going to LP, because that'd be like 300 parts. I'm just not willing to take on that commitment. And plus, I don't know. I wouldn't really watch anyone play Dragon Age. I'd want to play Dragon Age. Dragon Age is an amazing RPG, I must say. But, Vampire the Masquerade has action elements to it. That's why I wanted to play that and it being one of my favorite games of all time. And not as known about as it should be. Yeah. Almost seems like I should post just for people who might be interested in what I'm up to, but I don't know. But, I ordered a capture card. It would have been here already, but, there was some weird problem with my debit card. But we got that straightened out, so it should hopefully be there this week. And what a capture card is, at least I think it's called a capture card, but it's a device that lets you take video from your television and put it on your computer. Meaning I could play, you know, PlayStation 2 games on my TV and record them with my microphone, and then bam, I wouldn't have to play everything on the computer. Like, everything that's been on my channel so far, been on the computer, just because I'm not capable of anything else without a card. So, murdered. And there's 2 games that I really want to do. One of them I don't own. One of them is Path of Neo. That's quite possibly my favorite action game of all time, and I bet most people haven't played it because, you know, it's based on The Matrix. It's a movie game. Movie games have such a high rate of crappiness that I'm willing to bet... Oh, God. I didn't even get to use my police power-up. Oh, jerk. Never. Again. But Path of Neo's an amazing game. Hopefully when I play it, I can show that, but if anyone's listening to this now, and you can get Path of Neo and you like action games, get it. I love that game so much, I can't even tell you. But anyway, the other game that I don't own is Aeon Flux, and that is an action game that is also really good. It's not as good as Path of Neo, but it's really good. And that even more so, I'm betting most people saw it and thought it would suck. There's no reason for anyone to think that it wouldn't suck. The movie it was based on wasn't even that good. But it's a really great game. And I almost bought it like a year or two ago for $15, but it had been a bit too close since the first time I had played it. Like, I rented it. So I didn't buy it. I priced it recently, and it's $3. That's how little... I mean, no one wants to buy it, of course, because everyone's going to assume it sucks if they see it in the store. And I had to look all the freak over for this damn thing. It wasn't at my local GameStop, so I had them do a check to see if there's any in the area. And there was one in one of the neighboring towns, so there was a GameStop in the mall there, and other GameStop. We went to the mall. They said, no, we don't have it. I had them do the check. They're like, yes, there's a GameStop right next to it that doesn't have it. They only have one copy. I go to that store, and I find out that they have it, but it's like in their back room in a stack of 1,000 other discs, and they can't be bothered to look for it because it's unlabeled. So I'm very disappointed. I don't know how else I'm going to find this game. I guess I'm going to have to go on eBay or whatever, which I've never used before, but I want to play this damn game again, and I want to LP it to show people that it's an awesome freaking game, and everyone should play it, because it's only $3 at GameStop. Oh god, there's actually 2 of them. Oh man. Can one blaze beat 2 blazes? Possibly, if they're backed up by cops. Yeah. Alright, say fall, no damage. The only way they can damage me is that jump kick. What jump kick, you ask? This jump kick. I can do that too! Ha! I do it better than you. I do everything better than you, because I'm the real Blaze. I'm the real Slim Shady. Oh! Haha! You guys don't know how to safe fall. Also, your green outfit's tacky. Yeah. Oh god. Wish I could get that knife. That'd probably help. Ha! Ha! Oh, I tried to be fancy with a spinning kick and it cost me. They probably would have killed me anyway. Yeah. Jump kick better than yours. Got him on the ropes. Oh, suplexed. Try this on for size. Raining death. I should take out one of them. Man, I really hope she doesn't kill me. Yes! Not hard at all. Again, I had a lot of practice on the final video of me and V's LP of this. I realized I should have been quiet all this time during that screen so that I could cut it out, so that'll be my first edit of this game. Now this stage is rough. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty close to using my continue here, but this, I believe, is the first place that me and V had to use continue, so when you weigh it against that, I'm right where I should be if this was a co-op LP of this. And maybe I can make up the time by being awesome, we'll see. What's my score? I'm not anywhere close to getting an extra life, unfortunately. So I don't think that's going to save me from using the continue. I must say, the thing with Adam, though, is that when I'm walking up to people just straight forward and punching them, I have a much better chance of succeeding as Blaze or Axel. Because he's slower. His punches take a long time to go off. Like, lack of speed is a huge disadvantage. But he makes up for it in his amazingly powerful jump kick. I mean, she has a jump kick, but since her strength is lower, it's not as good as Adam. Like, when I was doing the solo on the boss with Adam, that kick just destroyed him. Oh, God. I hate boxes with nothing in them. Ugh. They're like lies. Catch. Good catch. He did that whole catch it in his teeth trick. I don't think he did it quite right. Ow. No, I was trying to do the fancy kick. Fancy kick. Fancy kick. Alright. You do that by hitting jump and attack at the same time. It's not really... Oh god, not you. It's really not a practical move, but... Okay, this is how you beat this guy. It's hard to do it when you're actually fighting him in the boss battle, because they send guys after you, so that you can't be a cheap jerk like that. But here, he's by himself. He's easy pickings. Unless he starts his fire breathing off the screen, and I can't... Alright. There we go. I had to be fancy and tried to finish him off with a grapple. If I hadn't, I would have been able to take him out without him regrouping on me. The thing about these machines is they can hit the other guys, doing considerable damage. You just kind of have to lure them into it. Not really worth it, though. Ow. Might as well just hit them. I'll take the bat, I think. Bat. Better. Oh, God! Alright. Continue number 1. So yeah, I'm a graphic designer. That means when I'm at work, I'm on the computer. When I come home, sometimes there's some projects I want to finish up home, just to get a jump on other days of work. So again, I'm on the computer. When I want to relax, I'm on the computer. It's probably a bad thing. Doesn't do good for actual human socializing. It kind of this whole situation is kind of exacerbating my normal hermit tendencies. But this LPing has just been so fun, and you know, I was a little worried that you know, people were going to be jerks, because again, YouTube, if you read like comments on really popular videos, not everyone's a good person, to put it mildly, but of like the maybe 200 or 300 comments I've gotten, that's probably an overestimation, but of the many comments I've gotten, I've only gotten like 3 or 4 that I would even consider rude, and even those weren't too bad. I mean, most of the time people are totally awesome. So, to anyone who's commented on my videos, I try to respond to a lot of them unless I have nothing to say, or it's a repeat comment, or it's, I mean, sometimes I just don't see all of them. But, thanks for being awesome. That's pretty much what I have to say. Pretty much everyone I've talked to has been really awesome. So, yeah. Good on humanity. You are restoring my faith in you. That was probably an overreaction. Probably could have saved that for a more critical time, but hey. The boss, maybe, that's going to be coming up soon, but whatever. I don't like the situation that I'm in right now. I want to get out of it. Damn conveyor belt conveying me into this machine. Very bad situation. Hut! Hut! You guys are totally ineffectual. The only way you could hurt me now is to throw me off the cliff. How did you not get hit? Oh, like the printing press or something. Catch. Delicious. Don't you try to use your snake fist on me. I've got, like... I don't know if that doesn't look like snake. I've got Tiger Strike. Ha, Tiger. Tiger. Huh. Tiger Knee. Tiger Spinning Kick. I do like Blaze, I must say. Two Freddy Kruegers. These guys can be rough, but kind of like... They're like the Fat Man, but they do have capability to strike back. And Adam is terrible at fighting them because he's all about the jump kick, and these guys are pretty much immune to the jump kick. Although I did get one jump kick on one of them as Blaze before. But that was luck. That normally does not happen. And unless I get really lucky, it looks like I'll be losing one of my lives to these guys, but that's not too bad. Wait. Damn. Almost. Almost. Well, you're not getting another life, I'll tell you that much. You're not getting another life. Don't even try. That's right. Knee to the balls. Also, congrats on being like 9 feet tall, by the way. Huh, pro tip. You can hit start when it's adding up the score, and it'll skip the slow adding up of the score. So yes, for this part, again, if you hadn't seen my original LP, you can chuck people off and kill them instantly. It's the best way to deal with them. Ow. Of course, if they gang me like that, there's gonna be problems. Of course, V was just standing up there punching people, and he was taking them out almost as fast. Well, I think I was taking them out faster than him, but he was keeping up. He was doing it respectably, I think. Just be careful of the throw guys, because if you're standing too close to the edge, they can throw you off. Can and will. Come on. I'm waiting with my knife. Here. Somehow throwing the knife in this game is just very satisfying when it connects. It's just a lot harder on two-player because you have to make sure you don't hit the other player. You want to throw the knife, huh? Too bad. I got your knife. I'm gonna use it on your friends. I'm gonna hit them with a knife and then they're gonna fly in the wrong direction. Whew. Doing nicely. And I'm fixing my hair. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Fine as long as I stand here, because I can throw them off, but they can't throw me off. Going up. Whoa. Give me your bat. You're not gonna need it where you're going. Alright, so you weren't going quite as far as I thought you would, but you're not okay. You don't need the bat, is what I'm getting at. I'm gonna fry this nest volley. I don't remember if this is a volley I'm supposed to fry, but... yeah, might as well. They're gonna kill me otherwise, so... Hiya! That was a ridiculous pose I was stuck in. Whoa! I think I've saved all but maybe like 2 falls, so... it's getting, it's pretty much instinct at this point. Later! I'm going to see the wizard and you can't stop me. Unless you drop a house on me. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Oh, man. Hey, boys. Meet the NYPD! Bam! Those are pretty rockin' police cars. The police in my town got a new police car somewhat recently, and they look so freaking badass. I must say, I approve of the police car design. Come on. Off the suplex. Off the suplex. Off the duplex. That it? That's it. Last level. No way in hell I'm gonna lose now. I've had a lot of practice with this one. Look at that. Don't even need to edit out. I just needed to hit start. So, Streets of Rage 2. Me and V did play it after, like, right after we recorded 1. We got very far, but then I died during the final boss fight, like, right away. It's so stupid. Like, I screwed up. I don't remember if I screwed up the recording or a save state or something. But yeah, we had to do a stage over again, and I guess the first time I did it, I got really lucky because I only lost like 1 life. But this time I lost like 5 lives, so I had like no lives for the final boss, and V couldn't finish him off. So we have it all recorded, but the final episode, but the final round, I guess, if they're still calling it round. They might call it stages in the second one, I'm not sure. I don't know when that'll be out, though. The thing is, I got most of my subscribers because of my Flash games, and I am going to keep on doing those, but I don't think most of my subscribers are interested in anything but the Flash games, which is fine, but it should be known that most of my videos are going to be console games. Especially old school games. A lot of people aren't that interested in old school games unless they've played them. I definitely am. There's a lot of games that I like to watch LPs of, like, there's no way in hell I would ever play them, but I like watching them. Like La Mulana, Deceased Crab. Deceased Crab, by the way, better LPer than I'll ever be. But, yeah, his playthrough of La Mulana was hilarious, and it looked like a good game, but it just has so many puzzles and like mazes and I don't like using FAQs in games. Like I detest it. It's like my last resort, and there's no way in hell I would beat that game without an FAQ. So I'm not gonna play it, but enjoy watching it. Yeah. And there's a bunch of the like really old school games, like normal Nintendo, you know, not even Super Nintendo or Genesis like this game, regular Nintendo. Old school gamers know that like some of those games were from the era of like, we don't care whether you can beat our game or not. They were not making it accessible. Like the original Metroid, I remember playing that, and I can't even comprehend that anyone could beat that game. I mean, like in Mega Man, when you walk off the screen a bit and then you walk back to where you were, a boss, like an enemy will respawn. And Metroid, I swear they were like respawning like while I was still on the screen. Like, it's terrible. The original Metroid is very hard. But some of those games, never able to beat as a kid, certainly don't have the patience to beat them now. I'd love to watch Let's Plays of them, because there is someone who can beat them, and I can see all the content without, you know, being frustrated. That was cool. Didn't think that would work. I used to jump kick to get back in this threat range while I was still blinking from death. It's certainly possible I might not make it here. The blaze clones might do serious damage to me, we'll say. Huh, that was weird. Just gonna leave that meat there, I don't need it. Now Streets of Rage 3. I've played it a few times. Again, I know I mentioned it somewhere in the other LP. Never gotten past like stage 4. And it's to the point where I'm thinking I must be missing something. I get defeated so incredibly utterly in that game that there must be something I'm missing. There must be. But in addition, it's just not as fun as either of these two games. And I can't tell you why. But I know it to be true. Part of it is that the... Jeez, there's no reason to die through him, man. Just can't seem to grab him. When you hit someone in 3, it doesn't feel satisfying. Like, I don't know what they did, but... it's... I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like the frame rate. Maybe like in this one they pause it at just the right moment so you feel like you've connected, but... in that game it's just... It doesn't work, and I don't know why. I mean, the fact that it's prohibitively hard doesn't help. They added some cool things, like... In Streets of Rage 2, you're able to use a special move that lets you, It does nice damage, and it can clear out enemies, but it takes away health. They have a meter in 3 that when it fills up, you can use that move for free without damaging yourself. That's a cool idea, but... Ugh. And it has 4 characters, and they still couldn't be bothered to bring back Adam. Instead, they have this old man that's like this weird robot doctor. He's not very fun to play as. They still have Skate. Yep. There. If you ever grab him from behind, jump to the front and front grapple him. Do not throw him. He will just get crushed. There we go. Didn't knock him off screen that time. And now he's off screen, though. Gotcha. Flawless victory. Who do we got left? We got... I think it's just the Blaze Clones. Yeah, I think we're good. I've gotten pretty good at beating the final boss. Final boss, not as hard as the Blaze Clones. I wish I had not gotten that chicken. I didn't mean to. Or is it turkey? I'm never sure. You can take on the juggler from the front, you just need to be... Oh, that was stupid of me. You just need to be careful. Too far away, and of course you won't hit him, but not too close and you'll get hit by his juggling. Yeah! Jeez. Well, thanks for waiting, guys. What, I can't hit the button fast enough to finish her combo, man. Yeah. Badass. As far as my home gaming situation, I still have a PlayStation 2. That's what I use as my gaming system. I have not gotten a PlayStation 3 or a 360. I can't financially justify it. Especially when I'm having fun playing my old games. Eventually, I'm going to have to upgrade. I mean, I want to. I just can't justify it financially. That's too big of a loss for something I really do not need. We'll see. I don't know when I'll get it, but I'll get it eventually. And if I have my capture card and that works, then I'll be able to play new games, and I'll probably get even more subscribers, because I know part of the reason it was very hard for me to get subscribers before I had the 2 hits of Rebuild and Zombie Trailer Park is the games that I've played have been played a lot by a lot of people, and they're very old. I mean, Yoshi's Island, Donkey Kong, I mean, Cave Story, that's pretty recent, but it's a independent niche game that not a lot of people have heard of, and it has been done actually pretty frequently. So actually, because of that, people probably have heard of it, but I doubt it really drew too many people in, and since that was just like my second long LP, I have gotten a little bit better at it since then. I'm sure not a lot of people stayed around when they heard my first few episodes. It's hard to tell how much better I've gotten, but looking at my old videos, I definitely got better. The better recording... Damn it. The headset definitely helps. I'll say that much. That other old microphone that I had to use for the... Well, if I'm doing a cooperative Let's Play, I have to use my old microphone. That's why the sound quality is always going to be so crappy on those. But these guys will just not die. Ugh. I would have died like 3 times over if I didn't know about the safe fall thing. Oh, jeez. Of course, you can't safe fall when they suplex you. Damn! This is going very badly. Should just concentrate here. Damn! Yeah, they would have killed me several times over if I wasn't safe falling. I need to kill one. If I can kill one of them, the other one will be easy. But they're flanking me. Yeah, like I have her on the ropes. I could get her in a combo, but then I get kicked in the back of the head. Or thrown. There we go. That was nice. Dodged you. I can kick 2 jerks. I can kick and throw too. Aha! I got them both. This is taking forever. This is ridiculous. They really are. They're much worse than the final boss by a lot, by a whole lot. I'm actually worried they're gonna beat me, or weaken me enough that I won't be able to take the final boss. Damn, man! I wish I could see their life bars. Oh my god, this is terrible. Alright, I'm just gonna shut up and concentrate. This is unbelievable. They're gonna destroy me. Oh, thank God. Yeah, once you destroy one, the other one's easy. Alright, geez, I thought I was such a badass getting here with so many continues. But, This is the normal amount of lives that I have here. Usually, like, there's just like with V, I had one life and one continue. Ugh. I am no man. Alright, okay. Wow, I really hope all this has been recording. This was done all in one shot without me checking. Does this constitute a long play? Should I put this as a long play? I don't know. Is long play like you have to show all of the, like, everything in the game, or... I'm not sure. I subscribed to a channel that was all long plays, like, all of their videos were... Like, they show the entire game. They show it in as big as chunks as possible. Like, I watched one video for, Shadow of Memories, I think it's called, or Shadow of Destiny, depending on if it's the American release or not. And, it was 2.5 hour videos. And it was awesome. Oh my god, don't do this. Yeah, the machine guns are totally useless against you, by the way. Oh man. No, I have 2 lives, I think I'm okay. Unless he gets me with that too many times. This could be close, if I'm not careful. No, don't grab him, jeez! I'm gonna lose. It's got my freaking number. Ugh. Crap. Oh, thank God! Oh, that couldn't have been more perfect. Last life, 0 continues, 1 more hit and I would have died. Bam! There it is. Whew. Down and dirty. Alright, so that's Blaze. You get the Cross Knights Award if you actually watch this entire thing. Yeah. Oh, thank God. Alright. No, my heart rate's not fast. When I was a kid and I got to the final boss, if I was, well, pretty much always, my heart rate would accelerate to a ridiculous degree. Like, maybe that's why I'm addicted to video games. It was a freaking rush. I would get, like, nervous, my hands would start sweating and stuff, like, I would start flipping out. But that very rarely happens now. But it does happen. If, you know, a lot's on the line, maybe I haven't saved in a long amount of time. It's not a good state to be in there, though. I certainly don't play better like that. It takes me out of the game, and I freak out, and I make stupid mistakes. It's nice how far I've come as a gamer, like, from my original 8-year-old self that played this game. My original 8-year-old self would be damn impressed by my performance right there. Then again, he was easily impressed. Huh. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, nothing else to say here. Let's see if I even feel like posting this, who knows. I am Cross Knights. Thank you for watching.